Hello everyone and welcome to County Perspective. This show focuses on Frederick County government, local programs and events, and the Frederick County community. I'm your host Brandon Rosa and thank you for joining me. Now we start off each show with a recap of the latest news that has been happening in Frederick County government. In this episode, let's begin with County Executive Fitzwater's public information briefing that took place on June 3rd. Frederick County Executive Jessica Fitzwater launched Pride Month by unveiling a new initiative to foster inclusivity within county government. Key to the Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, and Belonging Strategic Workforce Plan is Employee Foundational Training, which began with the county executive staff last week.
My office continues to develop our mission and vision for the DEIB of the county. Our mission is clear: to ensure a livable Frederick by embracing everyone across all paths in life, while also committing to making sure we work well together so everyone is safe to come to work.
Fitzwater aims to make Frederick County government an inclusive and high-performing workplace. Initiatives include employee foundational training on bias, supporting employee resource groups, conducting a disparity study for contracts, expanding the Empower program, and creating a diverse business directory. To address the critical need for affordable housing, County Executive Jessica Fitzwater has proposed building units on land owned by Frederick County government. Congressman David Trone supports this plan, making it one of 15 community projects he requested for federal funding. Frederick County applied for $7.5 million, which, if approved, would be part of the Transportation, Housing, and Urban Development Federal Appropriations Bill. This initiative will create workforce or senior housing next to the county's Prospect Center building in Frederick. The Fitzwater administration is also conducting a housing needs assessment to identify challenges and develop effective solutions for the county's housing shortage. Frederick County's Peace and Plenty Rural Historic District has received a Community Impact Award from the Maryland Historical Trust. This award is part of 11 preservation awards given for notable achievements in preservation, education, restoration, and leadership.
This was a community effort between property owners who own the land. It was between ag preservation staff, historic preservation, county council was involved, state ag preservation. It was a big group effort to get this area designated.
Established in April of 2023, the district safeguards over 1,000 acres and 48 historical structures, reflecting agricultural history from 1760 to 1940. The initiative, led by property owner Ballard Jim Jamison, integrates land and historic preservation efforts. This collaborative approach is seen as a potential model for other rural historic districts in Maryland. For more information, visit frederickcountymd.gov/historic preservation. Starting in July, Transit of Frederick County will implement faster pickup times on the 51 connector route. I was able to speak with leaders at Transit to learn why the route is being modified. Let's hear what they had to say. Frederick County Transit currently has 10 connector routes that operate in the city of Frederick and urbanized areas of Frederick County. Recently, Transit decided to modify one of the 10 connector routes to better serve residents and riders in the community.
Transit has to adapt with the community we serve to make sure that we are reflecting their needs accurately. As such, what we're doing is modifying our Route 51 connector to have more service in the midday. People are traveling more during the middle of the day than they are during the early morning and afternoon peak periods. And because our headways are an hour right now, what we're able to do is modify that to create a service that runs every 30 minutes between 9:15 a.m. and 5:45 p.m. This runs between Transit Center and Boscov's, or Frederick Town Mall, and it serves communities along Key Parkway, Hillcrest, and McCain, as well as Center and Madison. This also provides service to the hospital and throughout downtown. This benefits our folks who live along Key Parkway and along the Golden Mile with increased service and options to travel.
Transit looked at feedback from the community and learned that the 51 connector was highly traveled. That is why the 1-hour headway was reduced to 30 minutes.
Starting July 1st, we are adding midday service to our 51 connector route. This was based off the success of our 40 connector route, which we modified to add midday service back in April. We've seen a drastic increase in ridership since we've done that. We talked with our riders, people who ride the bus every day. What times do you ride? What would you like to see? We posted a lot of surveys on our social media. We got a lot of feedback from people looking for more service during the day. We met with community members, partners. We did a lot of outreach, and this is what we came up with.
For faster pickups on the 51 connector, Transit didn't have to buy more buses. They just tweaked the bus drivers' schedules.
Something that's really exciting about this is that we found operational efficiencies to make this happen. We don't need any additional drivers or buses to make this work. What we've done is taken a split shift, someone who comes and drives for 4 hours in the morning and 4 in the afternoon, and we've combined it to make a single 8-hour shift in the middle of the day. This is using the same driver and the same equipment so that it's ensuring that we're more efficient without spending any additional resources.
And in case y'all didn't know, Transit is still free.
We have CARES funding as a result from the pandemic, so we will remain fare-free for the foreseeable future. We have a service. If it's intimidating to you, you don't know how to read the schedule, we will go along with you. You can contact our office and we will ride the bus with you.
Frederick County will continue to grow, and Transit is ready to grow too.
Transit has changed so much. Think about how much has changed here in Frederick County over the last 10 years. Right now, we are expecting over 800,000 rides this fiscal year, and that is a record for us since FY15. We haven't seen a number like that. We're continuing to install shelters and benches throughout the system. We've expanded weekend service on our rural shuttles for the first time. And now the addition of the 51 connector as a 30-minute headway during the midday helps us again reflect the needs of our riders. We need to hire staff at all times. Because our community is growing, so is our service. So we are always hiring for Transit Plus and fixed route drivers here at Transit. To apply for a job with Transit Services of Frederick County, you can visit frederickcountymd.gov/jobs.
Well, everyone, it's time for a short break, but we still have much more to come in this episode of County Perspective, so don't change the channel. See you soon. Welcome back to County Perspective. I'm your host, Brandon Rosen. Coming up, we'll learn about the Frederick County Sheriff's Office K-9 unit. But before we dive into that, let's see who our adorable pet of the week is this time.
Are you looking for a dog that is equal parts cuddly and playful? Then meet Evan. Evan loves to cuddle up close to you and can't get enough belly rubs, but that doesn't mean he's a couch potato. This senior loves to run, sniff, and destroy a stuffy. He's very treat motivated and thinks that training is a fun game. Due to his high prey drive, Evan is best suited as an only pet. Since the senior does have some decreased vision, he's looking for an adult-only home. To learn more about Evan and our adoption process, call Frederick County Animal Control and Pet Adoption Center at 301-600-1546.
FCG-TV was given the unique opportunity to be on scene during the training sessions for the Frederick County Sheriff's Office K-9 unit. The K-9 unit received some new four-legged members to the team. Let's watch this video to find out who these furry heroes are.
In 1988, a special operations unit was created in Frederick County to assist police officers. This team was specifically trained with tactics to protect law enforcement and find illegal contraband. Today, this unit is still wanted by the government to help the community. When they are needed, the police call upon the K-Team.
Sheriff's Office K-9, you in the building, you're under arrest, running out, send the dog, and you will be bit. Amen.
I think a lot of people have misconceptions about K-9. I think that maybe people think that dogs are already trained when they're given to us, and that's not the case. I mean, we're training them every day ourselves. It's a lot of work that goes into dogs. It's 24/7 career path if you want to do it.
The initial training is very important because it sets the standard for how they do everything after that. It takes so long because they're not humans. You can't say, hey, it's not like talking to a 10-year-old. Say, hey, sit down, do this. They get little pictures that they're trying to capture, but they might do something great today, then come back tomorrow and they might act like they've never seen it before. So they're trying to build on it incrementally, one step at a time, down. And just try to build incrementally throughout the school, and that's why it takes so long, is you're trying to build it to where it's not just an acceptable level, but at a level that's going to be ready to go on the street, because when we get done, we can go out and deploy the next day.
There are definitely times where you get frustrated, but that's where that patience comes in. You're teaching a dog how to do something from the ground up, so and what we're teaching them is sit and downs are easy, but some of the other stuff as far as tracking and how to apprehend somebody safely, those are the more difficult things.
The way that we train and how we try to talk to the dogs is try to keep them as calm as possible, because the traits that we look for is them to be very high drive or very energetic, which obviously with some of the dogs you've seen, it's what we pick them for. If you give them very loud commands, whether it's positive or negative, they get a little spun up a little bit more. So we try to stay calm because the dogs read off of our energy.
It's just a lot of repetition. He knows that he works for me because I give him a reward. I give him his toy. His toy is what he works for, it's what he likes. And that's why he does the tasks that we want him to do. It's fun for him, it's not a job for him.
You kind of live and die with their successes and failures. I know that's pretty dramatic, but you know, if we fail to track or if we didn't succeed in finding somebody, I know he's pretty bummed, I'm pretty bummed. We become good friends, and then the trust factor comes when you start to deploy real world stuff, and then that bond gets a little bit deeper. So this is the start of it, and then over time it just gets stronger and stronger, and they become part of the family.
It is time in the show to find out what activities county divisions and departments are hosting in the next few weeks in this episode's calendar of events. To find out more about future events and activities, just visit frederickcountymd.gov. Before we wrap up this episode of County Perspective, I want to share some more upcoming news with you. School is over for the summer, but that doesn't mean you should stop reading and engaging your brain. Frederick County Public Libraries has a summer reading challenge that allows students to expand their brain and win prizes while on summer break. Watch this video to find out how to sign up.
Summer is here and our summer reading challenge is back and better than ever. Read books, explore your community, and win amazing prizes. There's something for everyone, kids, teens, and adults. Visit fcpl.org/summer or stop by your local branch to sign up for free. For those on the go, sign up for the Summer Reading Challenge and play using our easy-to-use Beanstack app on your phone or tablet. Everyone who reads for at least 20 days will receive a book as a prize and is eligible to win many more amazing prizes like ice cream, Chromebooks, kayaks, and more. The more you read and explore, the more chances you'll have to win one of our grand prizes. So don't miss out on the summer fun. Join the FCPL Summer Reading Challenge today and start your reading adventure.
June marks National Fresh Fruit and Vegetable Month. This food holiday has been observed since 1991. Eating fruits and vegetables provides important nutrition that your body needs. Eating fruits and vegetables is proven to fight off various types of cancers. Now that spring is coming to an end, farmers markets are popping up all around the county, where you can find local fresh picked fruits and vegetables. If you would like to know when and where farmers markets are popping up near you, just visit homegrownfrederick.com/farmers-markets. Well, everyone, that is all the time we have for this episode of County Perspective. Now remember, if you want to stay up to date on important news and events going on in the county, follow Frederick County on social media at FredCoGovMD. We'll see you next time with a fresh look from a county perspective. Take care, everybody.